Keanu Reeves, known as much for his humble nature and enduring screen presence as for his iconic roles in The Matrix and John Wick, approaches food with a grounded simplicity that mirrors his overall philosophy toward life. For Keanu, food is nourishment, a source of strength and comfort rather than an obsession or a restrictive discipline. In interviews and public appearances, Keanu often speaks about balance and intuition when it comes to eating. He doesn't follow extreme diet fads, but rather focuses on what feels right for his body and lifestyle. It's about listening to your body and not forcing it, he once shared during a candid conversation about wellness. His approach is reflective and mindful. Food is fuel, but also a way to connect to life's simple pleasures. Unlike many actors who have experimented with strict or trendy diets, Keanu Reeves has kept his regimen relatively straightforward. Early in his career, before some physically demanding roles, he adopted a more focused eating plan, but it was never about fad dieting. For his preparation for the Matrix trilogy in the late 1990s and early 2000s, Keanu engaged in intense physical training that required increased protein intake and balanced meals to support muscle growth and endurance. While there are reports of him incorporating lean proteins, vegetables, and whole grains, Keanu never publicly claimed adherence to keto, veganism, or other strict diets. Rather, he emphasized clean, simple foods to maintain energy. In a rare glimpse behind the scenes, Keanu acknowledged that he learned to appreciate the importance of consistency in nutrition paired with physical activity. You realize that it's not about drastic changes, but small, sustainable habits. He noted in an interview with Men's Journal. These lessons carried him through decades of acting and martial arts training. Today, Keanu's daily nutrition is a reflection of his busy, active lifestyle combined with his minimalist outlook. Breakfast typically consists of straightforward options like oatmeal or eggs with fruit, nothing flashy but nutrient-rich. He favors meals that are satisfying, yet light enough to keep him energized throughout the day. Lunch often includes lean proteins like grilled chicken or fish, paired with a generous serving of vegetables and complex carbs such as quinoa or brown rice. Hydration is important to Keanu. He frequently drinks water throughout the day and enjoys herbal teas. In public appearances, he's been seen sipping green tea, which fits with his low-key but health-conscious approach. Snacks are simple: nuts, fresh fruit, or occasionally dark chocolate. Keanu doesn't talk much about supplements, but it's understood from his fitness-focused interviews that he ensures adequate vitamin and mineral intake through his diet and occasional use of multivitamins. Dinner mirrors lunch, but with an emphasis on winding down, lighter proteins, and plenty of greens. "I like to keep dinner simple, nothing too heavy," he explained during a discussion on mindful eating. He prefers to eat earlier rather than late, giving his body time to digest and rest. Keanu's diet becomes more regimented when preparing for physically demanding roles. His transformation into John Wick, for example, required not only rigorous martial arts and weapons training, but also a nutrition plan that supported recovery and endurance. For such roles, Keanu increases protein intake and pays close attention to meal timing, often consuming small meals or snacks every few hours to maintain energy levels. Lean meats, fish, and plant-based proteins are staples, alongside fresh vegetables and complex carbohydrates. In interviews, Keanu has acknowledged the importance of consistency during training periods. He avoids processed foods and sugar, focusing on clean, nutrient-dense options. Carbohydrates are strategically consumed around workouts to maximize performance and recovery. Despite the discipline, Keanu keeps his mindset flexible. He believes mental health is just as important as physical health and doesn't punish himself for occasional indulgences. "You can't be perfect all the time," he said, highlighting the balance between dedication and self-compassion. Even with his disciplined approach, Keanu Reeves enjoys his favorite comfort foods and cheat meals, a testament to his balanced philosophy. He's publicly expressed love for simple, nostalgic dishes such as homemade pasta, hearty soups, and classic desserts. In a 2019 interview, Keanu revealed his fondness for pizza, a universal comfort food he allows himself when craving strikes. "It's about enjoying the moment," he said, describing how a well-made pizza shared with friends can be a joyful experience rather than a dietary downfall. He also enjoys cultural dishes that connect him to his roots, and travels such as Asian cuisine, especially sushi and stir-fries, reflecting his appreciation for clean, fresh flavors with umami richness. Keanu's approach to food includes a few distinctive habits that reflect his calm, centered lifestyle. He values hydration and is known for carrying a water bottle on set or during travel. One notable ritual he's mentioned is starting his day with a glass of warm lemon water, a simple act believed to aid digestion and refresh the body. He also prefers to eat mindfully, often sitting down for meals without distractions. Though he doesn't indulge in trendy superfoods or detoxes, Keanu respects the power of nature in healing and nutrition. Green teas, herbal infusions, and fresh produce are staples. Unlike many celebrities, he avoids elaborate supplements or cleanses, focusing on whole foods instead. Keanu Reeves' relationship with food has evolved over time from a practical necessity to a source of balance, wellness, and enjoyment. He advocates for a holistic view, where nutrition, physical health, and mental well-being intersect. Reflecting on his career and lifestyle, Keanu has spoken about the importance of kindness to oneself in the journey toward health. Food is not about guilt or restriction. It's about caring for yourself, he said during a wellness panel. This message resonates with fans and highlights his grounded approach amid Hollywood's often intense diet culture. Today, Keanu continues to embrace simple, wholesome nutrition, a tribute to his belief that wellness is about harmony rather than extremes. Through his steady presence on and off screen, he inspires many to appreciate food as nourishment, joy, and a key part of a balanced life. Keanu Reeves' diet story is one of balance, mindfulness, and authenticity. He's not about fads or extremes, but about tuning into what his body needs and honoring that with respect and care. Whether preparing for demanding roles or enjoying quiet meals, Keanu's approach reminds us that food is a companion on life's journey, a source of strength, pleasure, and connection.